What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's delivery day. Look what I have. I just took delivery of the rifle I built at the Rifle Dynamics class that I took about a month ago now. I will put a link to that video down below so you can check it out. Today is delivery day. We're going to open it, unbox it, see how it looks, and then I'll do a full review and all that other kind of stuff. Real quick, guys, just go over, if you're interested, go check some of my sponsors and friends out. As you can see, I'm wearing the Muffin Top Tactical Podcast hat from my friend Chris out here straight out of Gillette, Wyoming. I'll put a link to all these down below, okay? So check out Chris at the Muffin Top Tactical Podcast if you're interested in competition and awesome guests and stuff like that. Go check out Mark at Browne Works. Makes beautiful custom grips. He's ammo sponsor for the channel. Send him some love, man. And check out Ian from Double Tap Tactical Cleaner. I'll put a link that's down below. I use this stuff. This is almost empty. This is fantastic stuff right here. Go check all those guys out. So, yeah, let's just get into this. Let me get this into position, cut the box open, and see what we got and what it looks like. And we'll be right back. So I was struggling a bit on trying to figure out how to position this guy. So I think I got it where I can cut it open. We're going to use the ZT 0561. It's been a lot of years since I bought this knife. Hinder design. This is a fantastic knife, by the way. We're going to use this knife to cut the box open. And see what we got here. Now, when I left, the rifle wasn't finished. If you watched, it was, let me rephrase that. The rifle did not have finish on it other than the basic oxide finish, and we picked out a color. I forget what I went with. It was I think it was a basic black, maybe a gray black, but I'm kind of excited to see because I forgot exactly what color I picked. But, so like I said in the video, what you do is you build the rifle, you go out and test fire it, and, then you leave it there with them. They sandblast it, do any little tweaks, and finally finish it up so that it's super excellent. And, oh yeah, as we can see here, it is coming in a fantastic case. Let me throw that over there. Awesome, dude. Look at this. Little Rifle Dynamics logo right there. Fantastic. Let me see what we're working with here. Sorry, I got to do this off camera just because I have it sitting in my lap. Okay. Awesome. So I have to show you this. This is class act on packaging right here. Oh, this is fantastic. So this case has comes with a strap for the case. It's got Velcro in it. Let me see if I can maybe I can get, so I got everything in plastic and the rifle and everything there. Let's take this out. They got some loose plastic in there. We'll set that aside. My dog's interested in it. But look at this presentation on this case. This case is fantastic. So look at all this Velcro. Looks like Molly in here. And then see how they have it set up? Like a mag pouch right here with the mag, the rifle, your manuals. That's fantastic. I'm digging that. That is awesome. Let me get the rifle out of, oh man, this is the way to do it right here. Take the mag out. It does come with one. Looks like made in Bulgaria. The Bulgarian mags when they put Rifle Dynamics on it and their symbol. That's awesome. That is fantastic. So let me set this aside. Oh, sorry, doggy. And here is the rifle in plastic. That's cool. I dig that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's badass. Okay, that's a good color. I'm liking that color that I picked right there. Wow. And if you see in the video, I did stain the wood. So yeah, I put this whole thing together with their help, of course. Rivets look amazing because I did it. I'm just kidding. I actually screwed at least one or more up, and they showed me how to fix them. That was one of the things. I don't remember if I discussed it in the video, the build video, but I want to, if I did, I'll reiterate it right now. That was one of the things that I learned from them. That was awesome. So when I used to get high rivets before, so when you start building AKs, you're going to get rivets that are cockeyed, that are high, that are squished, that just don't look right. And so I used to be like, oh, dang it. The only way I knew how to get them out was just drill them out, pop them out, and re-rivet it. And they showed me a technique to fix it and get it flush and everything, which is very cool. And I dig this. I really dig this paint job. This is cool, man. Their Rifle Dynamics proprietary, like, rear sight. I dig that a lot, man. That is super cool. Yeah. LBE trigger. This is the, I think this is called this is from Occam Defense. I think it's called the Fat Bottom Mag Release. I had them add that on there. That's wicked cool. Cal 5.56 by 4.5. Nice. Super nice. Let's get that off there. Oh, yeah. This is freaking cool, man. So, again, oh, man, that's awesome. So, again, this rifle has been shot. I think it had about 90 rounds through it in the test fire phase when we went to the range. And then, like I said, they took it back. We cleaned it up. We did a few more things, cleaned it up. I went with, this is called, I think, their 603 Classic line. I like the classic wood look, so I went with that. In the future, if I ever need to put like a Ultimac rail up here or something, I can. Although it's got the side rail, I hadn't put the side rail on. Yeah, man, this thing super smooth. Yeah, that's freaking cool looking, man. But I made a similar gun before I went to their class. I made a similar AK, and we're going to see how it compares. I'm going to show you the two. So this is the one I built. All right. And this is the one I built at their shop. This is the one I built before I went there. So very similar. This one's built off a WBP parts kit because that's pretty much all you can get brand new. This one's also built off WBP parts, by the way, just to let you know. But yeah, very cool. They definitely, and again, this is like a prototype test rifle because I was learning how to do this before I went to the class and learned some of the cool tricks. They definitely do a cooler pin and weld right there. That's very cool. Very professional looking. Mine's a little bit, it's not bad, but I sanded it flush right there, so it's hard to see where it is. But yeah, man, the finish on the RD rifle is definitely better. This is a fantastic looking paint. I think they use KG gun coat, I think it is, or something like that. Awesome looking, man. Awesome. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of, I really, really dig, which is why I've built a couple of these now in this configuration. I really dig the front sight gas block combo. I really dig that. I just think it looks, I think these things look fantastic, man. I know it shortens up the sight radius and stuff like that, but I just think that looks so badass, dude. I really do. But yeah, so stay tuned to the channel. Of course, we are going to take this out, shoot it, review it. It looks fire. By the way you can tell, just a little tidbit here, the way you can tell that this is a class build gun is they have their receivers engraved AK Builder right there. So otherwise, if you buy a gun straight from them, it doesn't say that. Now, I'm pretty sure they do that on purpose so they know, like, hey, a student had a hand in building this. That way, if anything's cockeyed or something, they could be like, that's not one of our guns. That's a student that helped build it. Although this thing looks perfect, man. They, again, like I said, they go back over it and they redo and they look over and make sure everything's kosher. So, yeah, there it is, guys. Stay tuned for a video on this gun. I'm excited. I can't wait to get out and shoot the hellfire out of this thing. So, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.